So as you can see, I've already passed my grammar test. So for you to open Essayshark account, first you have to verify your email. Second, you have to fill your profile, and then you have to pass the grammar test, of which I've already passed. And the third, and which I want to emphasize on, is to pass on essay. So essay is very vital, and it is the key thing in opening online accounts. And some people have been requesting me to do a recording on it. So this is the recording. We are going to share some basic things. So as you can see from here, the essay shark essay is about 550 words, which you are supposed to write within 3 hours. Strictly 3 hours, no additional hours. If you exceed 3 hours, the system will close itself automatically. So it's 3 hours strictly. So let us go to the guidelines on how you're supposed to write an Essayshark essay test. So writing this essay, mostly they are in MA and they are in APA and MRA styles. So don't expect Chicago, don't expect Harvard. So it is very simple. It is APA or MRA. This this typing, this formatting styles are very simple. Everybody can handle that. But in this tutorial, I'm going to handle on how to write an APA essay test. So the second thing we are going to see the number of paragraphs that are required in this essay. So as so these are the many you can read through them, but I'm not going to emphasize on them because they are always there. So I've said in this tutorial I'm going to handle on how to write APA and MRA attributes. So let us start with APA style. So I'm going to use an example that I wrote sometimes back. So one thing I say that this is an APA format, it is seventh edition. In seventh edition, we don't require the running head. These are irrelevant. These are explanations that I'm going to explain as I continue. So in APA seventh edition, we don't require the running head. The title format, I've written it for purpose. We're going to discuss that as we continue. So for essay shark, we must have, and that is a must, we must have 550 ones. In Essayshark, one page comprises of 275 ones. So 550 ones, those are 2 pages. So we are going to write a 2 pages essay, and it must have 5 paragraphs. So the first paragraph must be an introductory paragraph. The second and the third and the fourth paragraph must be the body name, and the fifth paragraph must be the conclusion. So it is very vital to follow those guidelines. So this is my essay, but this is a done. It has 3 paragraphs, so it has no fifth. So it has done paragraph. I used it to apply for writers for VIP writers. In VIP writers, we write three paragraph. That is 275 ones. So this is not for Essayshark, but I'm going to explain to use it to explain how to write Essayshark account. So first thing first. So when you're using APA format, we are supposed to bold this title. So we don't require running hand for the first time. So we are supposed to bold this title. So the title case must be bold. The second thing, we must italize or we must capitalize every every first sentence, every first letter in this word. So we capitalize everything in this text except articles. So we don't capitalize if we have an article like "and" here. If we have an article "and" like here, we could not have capitalized it. If we have a preposition like "after," "against," "between," "on," On or to, we could not have capitalized it. Also, if we have coordinating conjunctions like and, but, for, and no, also we could not have capitalized it. So we are expected to capitalize everything here. We capitalize everything here and make sure it is in bold. So after we are done with capitalizing, I'm not going to capitalize the rest, but it should be capitalized. So after we have capitalized everything here, we are supposed it should be in center. So we should make sure it is center. Another vital thing, we should ensure that there is a line, there is a space in between here. So this space is very vital. Then these are very common to insert them. So after you have capitalized this in here, after you have capitalized the last title, you are supposed to copy it and come and paste it here. Being in the center and capitalized. So it should be like that. And the first, you start by writing your introductory part. So let us, in this case, we are going to discuss why many countries still hold monarchy. Why many countries still hold monarchy? So in the first paragraph, we are going to introduce what is monarchy, how it is started, and then we are going in the second paragraph, third paragraph, and the fifth paragraph, we are going to discuss why do they still hold monarchies. And then in the conclusion part, and it is very vital. In conclusion part, we should not see any new idea here. Many of us make mistakes of including new ideas in conclusion bit. If you include any new idea in the conclusion part, we always consider that as a null and void, because in conclusion you are supposed to see the conclusion of what you have discussed here. So conclusion is very vital. We should not see any new ideas in conclusion part. So having seen that, we are supposed to see we are supposed to see in conclusion what you have discussed up there. So that is very vital. So the second thing we are supposed to see five paragraphs. If you are writing an essay, we are supposed to say five paragraphs. So five paragraphs, each paragraph must be indented. This is a mistake that also many of us do. We forget to indent. So every sentence must be indented. Another thing very vital is about in-text citation. So in-text citation is very vital. So as we do referencing, one thing we should know that referencing should also be bold. Referencing should also be bold. Another thing, reference must be not outdated, so they must be in the new future, like 2021, 2020. They must be three or four references when you're writing an Essayshark essay. So they should be three or four references, not outdated or backdated. They should be new, like 2020 and 2021. So having said that, another thing we discourage when you're writing an essay, we don't encourage so much. We don't encourage so much inciting in the first sentence. Let's say like you want them to write this sentence. So we encourage insert the citation in between the paragraph. So we should not, but it is not advisable. We can do it, but we don't. The most people I tell them you should not index cite, intake the citation in the first line in the paragraph, but we should do it in the middle. And having said that, we can do. So on MRA, I'm going to handle it is in my next tutorial. So make sure you like this page, subscribe for more videos. So I can proceed with this. So this is an essay shark. It is very good. So we can start as writing. Let us see the topic of this. So the moment you click that button, the time starts counting itself automatically. So as you can see, it has started counting itself automatically. So I'm supposed to write a 5 paragraph essay within 3 hours. This is the title. It is saying explain the. This is the title you can read for yourself, and it should be in array format. So in my next video, I'm going to handle on how to handle an MRI format doing an Essayshark. So we can upload anything and see how we can upload anything and then see it should be, let me write. So let me upload anything and then see how is this account. So as you can see, I've already submitted my essay. This is a very good account. It's a very good account. There are 700 orders right now, and it is on a weekend. So you can imagine opening this account. So it is a good account. So I'll be posting an essay or a tutorial on how to handle grammar test on this account. So that you cannot miss on my next video, make sure you subscribe, you like this page for more tutorials. So goodbye.